Welcome mates, I'm Bloodthirsty Lord, but you can call me Lordy, and something bloody amazing did happen today, very early in the morning, since I woke up around 7 o'clock for this. It was bloody insane, and it's got to do with the Harry Potter launch of the new book, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I did not expect it to be insane, or anyone to actually be there this early, but I was completely wrong on that. It was pretty much Harry Potter madness. It was just insane, everything was just going super crazy, I couldn't believe it, but I'm going to explain my experience at that launch within this video, and also we have some Paragon gameplay in the background. It's pretty much irrelevant to the video, but we have some images and photos coming up of all my Harry Potter swag and pretty much all the stuff I got today for Harry Potter. And also item 4 Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. So it all started off at July 31st at 2 AM. I decided to go to sleep around that time, or 3 AM, one of those, and made sure I had multiple alarms set at 10 minutes intervals from starting from 7 o'clock till 8:30, and made sure I would be there no matter what. Then I fell asleep. Lol. Then I woke up around 7:30, so I missed the first 3 alarms that did go off, which was 7 o'clock, 7:10, and 7:20. Then at 7:30, I started sprinting around the house, getting my clothes ready, and getting my cash ready, and we just ran there as quick as possible. No, pretty much not ran. We went in a car, we drove there, then went to the shopping center, and then we picked it up. But it wasn't open yet, so how could we pick it up? So there was very awkward moments when you're there around 7:40 or 7:50, waiting at the doors of the shopping center, but you can't actually get in to get the book, due to the fact the whole shopping center is still in closed mode, so it's kind of sad to actually see that. And at this time in Australia, it's super freezing, so I was cold as hell. We didn't want to wait in the car for another hour and a half, due to the fact that the store was going to open, or the whole shopping center was going to open at 9 o'clock, and that's kind of shocking, so we decided to go back home, relax for a bit, and watch some cartoons, have some breakfast, and come back here. If I knew that I'd done some research on this, I would have known that the shopping center would have opened 9 o'clock. I just thought it was going to open 8 o'clock, honestly, but then I failed at that, so never mind. So we decided to go back there around 8:40. And we got there around 8:40, enter the shopping center, and once I enter the shopping center, I just hear roars of a large crowd, and I'm like, what is this? I went down, walking to the place that I was going to get my book from, which was Big W, and I noticed like 300 people just waiting in a line, and pretty much around the whole store itself. I'm like, oh my god, guys, this is bloody insane, and I just wanted to get myself the book. I wanted to read this book so much, and the super funny thing about this is that I found out the book was coming out like a month ago because of the website Pottermore. For some reason, I found that super funny. But just looking at that line was pretty intimidating because I've never been to a book release before ever in my life, so this is going to be quite an interesting experience. I'm like, how many books will they have? I only could see like one bench full of like 3 or 4 boxes of books. I'm like, that's not enough for 300 people. No way everyone's going to get a copy. So in my head, I'm like, we have to do some strategies and everything. So I pretty much flanked from the side of the queue, just waited there until the doors open. And the only thing in my mind was, I need that book. I have to get that book because I've been waiting from 7 o'clock to get it because I was here earlier to the shopping center, so it was a bad feeling if I was there early and I didn't get any book copy, and it would drive me nuts, to be honest. And constantly having that one thought in my mind non-stop was kind of insane, and especially when looking at the clock and seeing the time go towards 9 o'clock, the pain was incredible. And around 5 minutes before 9 o'clock, there was around 500 or 600 people just waiting for this book. It just started accumulating, people just started coming. It was just insane because everyone was ready for this book, everyone wanted a book, and whilst that was occurring, there was also people starting to generate towards the gate itself, or the opening door. They were just all around that door and just waiting for it to open, since it was getting closer to the 9-minute mark, or 9 o'clock mark, sorry, which is when the doors open and you'll be able to get your book copies and just go insane over it. But then they decided not to open the doors yet at around 9 o'clock. They were just chilling, the people at Big W. They're just taking photos of them in the Hogwarts clothing, which is pretty sick. I 100% for that, you know? It's pretty amazing. But I was kind of annoyed. I'm like, it's 9 o'clock, man. Just open those doors. I want that book. And then out of nowhere, people started rushing pretty much towards the gate because they heard the noise of the gate actually going up. And oh my god, this moment was insane. Just out of nowhere, everyone started rushing through the gate. Pretty much people doing commander rolls and crouching and just going in while the gate was pretty much going up or elevating up. So it was just so crazy. I'm like, oh my god, all the books are gone. I won't be able to get a copy. I'm like, oh my, I'm so pissed pretty much. At this moment, the frustration is just amazing. I'm like, okay, I have to do a tactic as well. So I decided to pretty much crouch underneath the gate and go get myself a copy as well. And then out of nowhere, I see the boxes at the back. I didn't know if those were the copies since they're all sealed still. I'm like, okay, maybe that's not it. Then I see this one stand they were taking photos at, the people at Big W, the employees. And behind that stand, there was like 6 boxes. I'm like, yes, boys, we're going to get a copy easy. And then out of nowhere, you just see hands just going everywhere and getting copies, while the Big W employee is like saying, there's so many copies, everyone's going to get one. I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. I made sure I get myself a copy. So I got one, I just put my hand in that box, grabbed it, took it out, made sure no one else touched that copy of my book, so then damage the quality of the book, because, you know, I keep my stuff in mint condition always. And legit, this was the most glorious moment of the whole day. Just getting that book out of the box, holding the book, looking at it. It felt like I was just chilling with Dumbledore in the Hogwarts dining tables in the main hall. It was just so cool, man. It was crazy good. And the lights and the candles are just switching on and just going crazy. Dumbledore just giving us a feast, and we're just relaxing with the new book. It's crazy, man. So I pretty much got one copy of the new book, and it was bloody amazing. Whilst other people were just getting multiple copies, some of them got 10 copies in their hand, but they're with their family, and there was like a limit. You can only get 3 books per customer. So their plan was pretty much to get their kids to buy the books. So they had like multiple kids. They gave them 3 books each, let them go and buy the books, and pretty much take with them. I don't know how many of them are actually going to read the book, but I'm thinking they're going to resell it somewhere on the internet or resell it to friends. I have no clue, but they had a lot of books though. They were full hyped about it. I was full hyped about it. It was an amazing experience overall, and a pretty insane experience. And pretty much that queue in the line was just insane. I took a photo when I was like halfway through the queue, so half of it depleted, while the books and everyone going crazy was there. So I took a photo of that because that was a time when it came into my mind, oh crap, I should take a photo or video. But I took a photo then due to the fact that all the hype was pretty much slowly depleting compared to the start of the actual book release at the 9 o'clock mark. But it was all cool. That photo should show you some pieces of what happened there. It was pretty insane. So if you haven't noticed yet, I'm really into Harry Potter and the new movie Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, since it's a part of the Harry Potter universe, and why not get excited for that? I'm excited for both of those, and that's why I got the book today and be able to watch the movie when it comes out. You'll be seeing some of my swag and my loot that I've got over time, which is the Newton Scamander figurine, which is the main actor within the new movie Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them when it does come out, and pretty much is the author of that book, which Harry Potter buys in the first days of Hogwarts. So that's pretty cool. And we got some other books, which is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, obviously, because that's insane. Then we have Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, and also another new edition was Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. And today I'm pretty much slowly reading them all because I have never actually read them all. I did when I was a little kid, like try to read them, but then I usually gave up on it because I wasn't dedicated to reading at all. I just like to play games, and pretty much that was my life when I was a young kid. And now I started pretty much getting into it, and I'm like, Harry Potter is such a OG thing to read, and I'm like, let's do that. And it was such a good experience, and still is a good experience. I'm having such a fun time while doing it, but I might stop all reading the other Harry Potter books and pretty much just read the new Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, because I'm super hyped for that. Also, around this week, I pulled off a marathon of just all the Harry Potter movies throughout the week, so that was a pretty good experience. Had fun watching them all again. Such a good thing. I thought I didn't watch them all, like especially towards the last 2 movies itself, in the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2. I thought I didn't watch them, but I actually did sometime. I just didn't know when. But when I rewatched it, it just all came back to me. I'm like, oh yes, such a good movie, such a good experience, and that's why I bought the books, and I'm reading that so I can see what differences they had between the movies and the books, and I've noticed some because it's getting more interesting, so that's pretty cool. Also, once everyone was leaving the store, they started having their breakfast at the shopping center. You can see everyone just at Macca's and at Subway and all these other shops in the main food court, just reading Harry Potter in one hand while eating. It was just such a good moment to see everyone fully excited about the book, and they can't wait to actually get home to read it, so that was pretty crazy as well. So the overall experience was bloody amazing. It was kind of exciting and overwhelming at some states of the experience, but overall I'm so happy about it. I can't stop being excited, and I can't wait to read this book and finish it and read all the books in general. So guys, in the next coming days or the next coming weeks, expect some videos on Harry Potter and also the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So we've got some information about the movie as well, and what creatures were there, and what's happening with the Harry Potter books. So we're just going to explain everything as much as possible within these future videos, because the hype never dies out when it's about Harry Potter or the new movie Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So mates, if you enjoyed the video, show your support, smash that bloody like button. Let's try to get 50 likes on this video, and if you guys want to see more Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them content on my channel, all you have to do is share this with your friends and hit the subscribe button to become a mate today. And that is all for this video. Oh, time to go, but don't you worry, we're back very soon. Hey Tads boys, because ain't seen nothing yet. Honestly, if anything big does occur for Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, I might even wear a Dumbledore outfit on that day.
And then it feels right.